Well, good morning, everybody. I'm reading this morning from the book of James, chapter 4, and I'm going to read directly from the Bible. Verse 7 says, "Therefore submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners. Purify your hearts, you double-minded." Then down to verse 10, "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up." I was hearing in James yesterday at church from my pastor, and today I'm I was actually last night. I was reading further on, and I'm realizing God has really blessed me, and He's probably blessed you as well. We can probably name, several times on a piece of paper the times God has blessed us, but a lot of times we tend to think we have obtained it. Maybe God has given us a certain favor and this and that, but we always think, look what I've done, and that's human nature. I earned my degree. I put in the work. I put in the time. Things like that. I worked hard for this. Even in athletics, I put the time in the gym, and I was qualified. I was ready for this and that. Um, that might be true, but without God, we wouldn't have it. I think back to all the things God has done for me in my life, from my marriage to my children, grandchildren, job, house, all the things done, especially in the last 2 or 3 years. And I can only say it's God. And it's taken a long time for me to realize that whatever I have is from God. And we know the Bible tells us that, all good and perfect gifts come from the Father above. Well, this is always true because He allows it or He doesn't allow it. And whether we're believers, whether we're saved or not, God still allows everything to happen. He's still in total control. Uh, our political scene in the world today, we think it's a mess, but God's still on the throne. He's allowing things to happen mainly because of our attitudes and our actions as sinners, that we don't focus on God. But yet, and I hope I'm one of those who is still trusting in God. I'd like to say that I'm letting Him be in control of my life. I do still sin, as we all do, but I'm learning and learning and learning that God is going to have His way with us one day. And my prayer is that He'll continue to protect my family and myself, no matter what goes on in our country and our world. That as we follow Him, He will continue to protect us. And I'm not looking for any special favor, but I thank God for all the things He's done for me, especially recently. There's some things that are going to be, I'll be looking forward to in the next school year that I'll share at a later date. But I'm just so excited about what God is doing. I was praying yesterday at church during the altar call for God just to use me, for God just to open up doors and open up especially the hearts of young people to His word, to His ways, to His instruction, that our young people can truly walk with the Lord. I'm praying for revival. I don't know about you, but I'm praying, and if it has to start with me, then please, God, do it. I hope people can see the fire within me, for folks to become believers, to follow after God, for our young people especially, for that they can have the hope within them that God is still in control. And so many young people are depressed and down and challenged today. And my prayer is that they begin to walk with you, God, that they begin to understand the ways of God and begin to trust you, God, in ways that they never have before, that they can really have a peace that goes beyond all understanding. So today, for those of us who are of age, I pray that we will remember our young people in prayer today, not only our own children and grandchildren, but the students out there, the college students, the young adults, that they come to know Christ, and pray that they will walk with Him and not turn away. Those of you who are young, my former students who might be listening to it, remember the things we talked about in class. Remember the things I've challenged you with, and trust God, truly trust God. If you're challenged with sin, then pray. All right? If you need to talk with me, please do so. Text me, call me, email me, whatever you need to do, and I'm here to help you. Um, I want you to have that kind of a joy, that you know that God is in your life, that you know God has you, and that He will keep you despite what's going on. So again, as always, if you have any requests, please let me know. And if not, pray for me as I pray for you. God bless you today.